So me and the P226 have been getting very friendly with each other. With 4 service stars down and just 1 to go to mastery, I thought I would give you guys some tips and also share my James Bond loadout. Now, the setup I'm running is the Delta sight, the laser sight, and a silencer. Now, I'm actually using the Chinese suppressor in this, but for some reason, there's kind of a glitch going on that if you play for a very long time with just 1 gun, you're supposed to get a battle pack, and they're supposed to stay with you. But for me, when I shut down the game and come back, I actually lose it. So in this gameplay, I'm using the Chinese suppressor, and I don't think there's any difference, but to me, it feels like you can get more bullets off. I'm not sure, but there is definitely a difference between the American and Chinese silencer. I just can't put my finger on it. Now, the reason I'm using the laser sight is because you can't always ADS, and I actually have a bad habit of ADSing for no reason. The laser sight can really help you in some close quarter situations, especially when people pop out of nowhere and kind of just say peekaboo and you panic, so you can just spam your trigger button, whatever that is. And yes, I did just use kindergarten terminology. Peekaboo will always be forever in our hearts. Well, that escalated quickly, but the P226 is great for sneaking up on people and staring them to death, literally. But a lot of times you can just kind of go in a group of enemies and shoot one guy and don't have to worry about him turning around and knowing that you're there. I noticed that a lot of noobs actually stick to the minimap and they just look at the minimap constantly more than they actually play the game. So you will gain a huge advantage by putting a silencer on your gun. And this works for any pistol, but the P226 happens to be my favorite. I feel like it does have an advantage over the M1911 because it has a bigger clip size. But the M1911 does more damage. It can do up to 40 points of damage per bullet. So the max amount of damage you can do to a whole team, not just one person, is 320 across the board. Because that comes from 8 bullets, all doing a damaging blow of 40 points. But if you take the P226, it can do up to 480 points of damage to a whole team. So that's 4 people compared to 3 people. I do like having extra bullets in case I missed. Well, everyone knows that I'm not the most accurate person, but you really don't have to be. You have the element of surprise, and it's a very, very valuable element. You will see me multiple times come up stairwells or come behind a large group of enemies camping one rooftop and then annihilate them all. The reason you can do this is because people stare at the minimap, like I said before. Plus, a lot of people don't know what the new suppressed sounds sound like. They are even more faint than they were in Battlefield 3. So you can tell what a sniper suppressed sounds like, but most of the pistols actually are silent, and you won't be able to hear them unless you're within 5 meters to 10 meters of who's shooting. I did try this pistol out with heavy barrel and it didn't work out so well. After being suppressed and, getting used to being James Bond and being so awesome, and then when I showed up on the minimap, everyone seems to flee towards me and then kill me. Also, if you guys want to know why did I pick the Delta sight, it was more of just a personal preference. You guys can pick any sight, but I do recommend the Cobras and Red Dot sights because they don't obstruct your vision as much. And I think that James Bond wouldn't really want anything but a Red Dot sight. So I hope you guys did have a fun time learning about the P226. I challenge you guys to go out and try to be James Bond for a day. I hope you guys do have fun. If you do make a video of the P226 James Bond's layout, send it to me in a video response or email or in my inbox. I will be happy to view it and like it and show some support. Hope you guys have a good day. This is Creation signing off. Bye guys. Stay creative.